Now that I'm on a EQT Stage 1 tune with COBB launch control, how much faster is this car 0 to 60? So let's go turn around. Hello folks, welcome to Netcruzer Cars. Sitting in my Mark 7.5 Golf R, and we're going to do an update to my ECU tune. I've received the update, the version 2.01, which fixes the overboosting condition on the COBB launch control, which was a bug in version 2.0 of my EQT tune. So that's just arrived in my email overnight, and I've applied it on my AccessPort. I'm going to apply the version 2.01 launch control update. We're going to let this do its thing. This one should be significantly quicker to update, so I'm not going to bother plugging in the battery or anything, but I have, oh, my lights were already off, and my climate control's off, Bluetooth is off, so I'm still doing most of the requirements just to make sure that it doesn't crash out. Key is out of my pocket. And we are currently flashing the update. It was screaming at me. Okay, we're gonna let it go, do its thing. But yeah, it's way quicker to just flash COBB over COBB. That was quicker than I even ever expected it to be, so that's great. When you want to change your maps, it's fast. Like within 2 minutes, it's done. Please turn off key. And turn key on. Press OK, and it'll clear all my codes. So this just clears out all the errors that it had from doing it. So it's clearing out all of the error conditions. Good to go. Turn the key off. Wait 15 seconds and then you can turn it back on again. So that's it. We're done. Now I can start the car. And we should be good. Now I do have working launch control offset and launch control rev limit. I'm going to leave it at defaults for now, and then we will try that. My 2.01 update is done, and this will be my first test of COBB launch control. Sport mode, foot on the brake. I should build boost. Launch control. Launch control. Oh. Wow, wheel spin. Okay. That's the first time we've ever got wheel spin on a launch before. I've only got one OBD2 port, so I need to unplug the COBB and then plug in my monitoring information, and then I can actually get my 0 to 60 times. So let's try that next. Okay, I've just pulled off, and I've got this set up, which is my Torque app plugged into a Carista OBD2 over Bluetooth adapter. So this is going to give me my 0 to 60 times, which I've done in all my other cars. Be able to do that and then see, now that I'm on a EQT Stage 1 tune with COBB launch control, how much faster is this car 0 to 60? So let's go turn around and try it. You probably just saw a clip on my other bigger camera which showed that it does work, and it works quite well. It actually squeals the tires, which is not entirely what you want when you're launching a car, but it does do that now. The wheel spin is actually slower, but we're going to try it anyway. We're going to see, what do we get now 0 to 60? So I need to make sure that I'm in ESC Sport mode. I'm going to go into the Sport Drive mode. That's all you have to do. Then I just have to come to a full stop. I'm going to let that reset. Ready? Foot hard on the brake. Full throttle, 4,000 RPM. Launching. 2, 3. 4.076. 4.076. 0 to 60. So that is my quickest yet, but only by a couple hundredths of a second. I'm gonna go do a turnaround and then we'll do it on the way back. Okay, here we go. Launch mode. I'm in sport mode. Launching. Launch. Oh, I didn't get the data. Son of a bitch. try this here now. To let it reset. Ready? Launching. Launch. 4.07 again. 4.070. So that seems to be the best I can get. I really wanted to get 3.9. 4.070. I think it's the shifting is so violent that it's actually screwing up the phone sensors. Do it now. .045. Anyway, I certainly now have a 4-second flat 0 to 60 car, and that's good enough for me, although I really did want to see the 3s. I'm sure I can get there with a couple more mods, a little bit of lightning, and we can do it. Alright, so we don't have a 3-second 0 to 60 car yet. I'm going to keep working on it though. I know I could get there if I didn't break traction, as well as if I could maybe try a different type of recording device, although all my other data has been with that Torque app, so I want to try and keep that consistent. Same phone, same app, same mount. Try and keep all that consistent so that the data makes sense as you've upgraded. But I've got a couple other things I want to do to the air intake to make that a little bit more free-flowing, as well as then I can start taking some weight out. And if I ran it on a cooler night where I didn't do a bunch of back-to-back runs and stuff, I think I could get into the 3 seconds. So that's the goal. We're going to try and get into a 3.9, 3.8, 0 to 60 eventually. But for right now, this car is 4.045. 0 to 60 is the best that I can do. All right, guys, if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. If you're new on here, subscribe. If you want to talk to me, leave a comment down below. And as always, thanks for watching. The other thing about the COBB launch control is it does have adjustability parameters. So I've been launching at 4,000 RPM, which is the lowest setting. I can now do 4 to 200, 43, 44, 45 if I want, as well as there is something called a load setting, and I don't really know what that does. So I can look into that. If you have a COBB and you know how that works, let me know in the comments below. Thanks a lot, guys.